A group of laborers tirelessly work under a clear sky, vocal commands echoing as they transport mud amidst towering cliffs. A wooden bucket sways from above, spilling water with each drop symbolizing their effort and toil. Two figures frantically call out for straw, emphasizing the urgency of their task against a vibrant backdrop. A commanding voice urges faster movement, intensifying the atmosphere of desperation and hard labor all around. In a moment of struggle, one worker bears the weight of heavy burdens, sweat mixing with blood, illustrating the harsh reality of their plight. A powerful silhouette stands against a brilliant backdrop, holding a championship belt that symbolizes hard-earned triumph. A gloved fist is poised in the foreground, representing an undefeated record that commands respect in the competitive arena. In the octagon, a victorious figure is celebrated, as the crowd erupts in cheers for an athlete's remarkable achievement. A close-up reveals the determined face of Choi Hyun-sok, exuding confidence and readiness for the challenges ahead. As retirement approaches, a lone figure stands motionless, contemplating the significant change in their life surrounded by the blaring headlights. A shocked figure realizes the irony of dying from a truck accident, expressing disbelief with wide eyes and a bare chest. In a dramatic display, the words echo a dedication to hard work and the tragic outcome of an unexpected death. Time passes as the figure reflects on newfound freedom from training and competition, a bittersweet acceptance of their situation. With a contemplative expression, they ponder their isolation, highlighting the absence of family or friends in their life. Suddenly, a burst of light captures attention, leaving the figure in awe and confusion at the unexpected turn of events. A hand reaches through a portal, evoking curiosity and wonder as an unexpected call to action resonates in the air. An angelic figure rushes forward, apologizing for the delay with a vibrant expression that conveys urgency and excitement. With a playful wink, a cheerful girl introduces herself, radiating warmth and charm that lightens the mood. A determined young man reveals his role as a headhunter, grinning as he hints at his unique purpose with an adventurous spirit. In a moment of anticipation, the girl elaborates on the situation, presenting choices that hint at deeper implications and possibilities. A hand grips a symbolic object, emphasizing the weight of accepting fate while conveying a sense of impending transformation. An excited crowd gathers around a hero figure, laughter and camaraderie filling the air as destinies intertwine in a vibrant scene. Unease flickers across a young man's face, his hesitance clear as he seeks clarity amidst swirling emotions and ambiguous choices. With a playful challenge, a spirited angel entices him, showcasing the allure of adventure wrapped in a once-in-a-lifetime proposition. A smirk betrays nonchalance, revealing his struggle with destiny as he contemplates the prospect of battling once more. A vibrant figure calls for attention, their animated gesture promising clarity as they prepare to share vital information. An enchanting character leans in with playful energy, serving a whimsical invitation filled with charm and whimsy for the listener. Amidst the scene, the puppet speaks passionately, hinting at a union of beauty and destiny that awaits the hero's acknowledgement. With jubilant enthusiasm, the puppet extends a heartfelt request, celebrating the hope of a future filled with gratitude and joy. Frustration bubbles to the surface as the figure's expression reveals impatience, grappling with indifference while pursuing a desired reaction. A figure stands resolute, declaring a decisive choice with urgency, their animated expression revealing desperation and resolve for action. With a sly grin, another figure slyly introduces uncertainty about the next life, hinting at hidden truths beneath an alluring facade. The scene shifts to a close-up of a character, their eyes wide with a mix of excitement and trepidation, amplifying the tension of the moment. A determined character wields hope, quietly affirming their will to act, thus igniting a spark of courage within the chaos. In a tender interaction, one character gently touches another's hand, symbolizing a connection that transcends fear, promising something deeper. A character, filled with determination, passionately declares their intent to embrace their heroic destiny, their expression fierce. With a mischievous smile and an air of confidence, another character teases the excitement of the impending adventure, revealing underlying layers of intrigue. In a moment of ethereal beauty, a figure with angelic wings suggests embarking on their journey, their voice resonating with purpose. Surprised and hesitant, the protagonist reacts, uncertainty reflected in their posture, amplifying the dramatic tension of the scene. Assured and unfazed, the winged character confidently affirms their readiness, deepening the sense of urgency and anticipation in the air. A frantic character pleads vocally, surprise etched across their face as they grasp for clarity amid the chaos. In a burst of dazzling light, a powerful proclamation emerges, heralding the arrival of an adventure tailored for a hero. With enthusiasm and a touch of mischief, a whimsical figure invites the protagonist to embrace an extraordinary journey ahead. Amidst a flurry of thoughts, a character reflects on the situation with an aura of exasperation, pondering the reasons behind their companion's anxiety. With a confident stride, a new hero is revealed, their transformation complete as they prepare for the challenges ahead. A gentle whisper resonates in the darkness, urging a dormant figure to awaken from an unsettling slumber. With a discerning gaze, a character reflects on the village chief's identity, sensing an ominous twist in fate. Desperation fuels a frantic plea as arms flail, demanding the unconscious one to rise from their oblivious state. Frustration bursts forth in an accusatory tone, challenging the audacity of a reckless individual's life choices. In a fierce confrontation, a menacing figure questions the slumbering soul's presence, anger bubbling beneath their imposing exterior. A hesitant hero sits on the edge of a wooden bench, nervously admitting their self-proclaimed title with a sheepish expression. Amusement flickers in the eyes of a monstrous figure, scoffing at the hero's statement with a blend of disbelief and intrigue. Fear and confusion grip the hero's heart as they question a cosmic twist, gripping the wrinkled fabric in dread. Determination rises within the hero as realization dawns, setting the stage for critical decisions in the looming conflict. With resolve hardening their features, the hero acknowledges the necessity of decisive action to confront the impending challenge. The monstrous figure, eyes wide with surprise, questions the hero's words as a hint of anger brews beneath the surface. With fierce determination, the hero launches an attack, shouting in defiance at their monstrous opponent while embodying raw energy. Confusion swirls as the monster confronts the hero's self-identification, a smirk tugging at the corners of its mouth. Frustration spills over from the hero as they express exasperation, grappling with the unpredictable nature of their foes. Panic ignites in the hero's expression as they realize they're ensnared, grappling with immobilization in a moment of crisis. The hero's determined fist strikes forward, accompanied by a bold proclamation, hinting at an impending confrontation. A striking expression of fear takes over the hero's face, showcasing profound shock at the monster's taunting words. With urgency, the hero demands an audience, their voice echoing as they call out for the return of their fierce adversary. The imposing door stands firm, a barrier between the hero and their chaotic destiny, casting an ominous shadow. In a moment of surprise, the hero stumbles back, confronted by a glimmering weapon, questioning the absurdity of their situation. A menacing figure looms over the trembling hero, delivering a stark warning that heightens the tension in the room. With a watchful gaze, a quirky creature begins to cleverly observe, stirring an unexpected sense of camaraderie amidst the escalating situation. The hero, overwhelmed by despair, sinks to the ground, grappling with the reality of their chaotic predicament. In a moment of desperation, they lament their fate, questioning their worthiness in the face of overwhelming challenges. A sudden encounter unfolds as a new voice interrupts, suggesting the possibility of guidance in this bewildering journey ahead. A confident figure smirks through the bars, proclaiming their location with a hint of dark amusement and a playful challenge. A frantic voice calls out, questioning the bizarre circumstances while another character grins, seemingly unfazed by their predicament. A loud shout reverberates as one calls for the self-proclaimed heroes, emphasizing urgency and glimpse of hope amidst despair. Multiple voices rise in a chorus of desperation, each claiming their identity as heroes, creating a chaotic but lively scene. A mischievous smile reveals a startling truth, illustrating the overwhelming number of heroes caught in this daunting fortress. A fierce creature with imposing horns announces its dominion, enveloped in flames, revealing a sense of menace and authority. A lurking figure, armed with a menacing weapon, is introduced as a notorious guard, commanding caution with a hint of danger. A trapped individual clings to the bars, expressing confusion and a fleeting sense of remorse regarding their grim situation. Frustration escalates as the figure laments the devious twist of fate, questioning their purpose in this treacherous setting. Emotions run high as panic sets in, leaving the trapped character bewildered by their true mission and the unexpected location. A muscular man passionately recounts tales of captured heroes, his expression reflecting determination and uncertainty about their fate. A detailed explanation unfolds, revealing that heroes typically originate from protected areas, contrasting their current perilous situation. A moment of realization strikes as a character grapples with the possibility that their fall into darkness was predestined. As an enchanting angel descends, confusion ensues, stirring emotions linked to their troubling circumstances. A daunting scene emerges as the second slave squad prepares for action, showcasing the looming threat of the Demon King's army. A muscular figure grins wickedly as he hoists a heavy log, reveling in the idea of defeating the humans. A decisive moment occurs as a leader calls for an end to the day's labor, emphasizing authority and control. Joy and irritation collide as a character embraces his burden while reminiscing about the irony of a goblin's power. In a dimly lit cell, a weary figure reclines on the floor, reflecting on a grim reality where imprisonment feels preferable. A conversation unfolds as thoughts of special privileges for heroes emerge, revealing forgotten aspirations amidst laborious tasks. A startled figure contemplates the looming situation, pondering how a popular slogan might offer guidance in uncertainty. A hand reaches towards a glowing interface, revealing the anticipation of a game beginning with a curious status window. Surrounded by screens, the figure questions the significance of displayed numbers, intrigued by newfound abilities and skills. A sense of urgency fills the air as the character realizes their unique stamina and strength, sparking disbelief and intrigue. Amidst the bars of confinement, an excited voice highlights differences in their status, hinting at unexpected potential even at level 1. A weary figure reflects on his reality, resignedly asserting his status as a slave while contemplating his circumstances. An encouraging voice from above insists the character possesses the potential for greatness, sparking hope amidst despair. With a hint of disbelief, the figure is reassured of his uniqueness, suggested by the rarity of his abilities. In a moment of awakening, the character observes a glowing interface, intrigued by the information that unfolds before him. A flash of realization captures the character's attention, considering two promising paths that may alter his destiny. A mysterious text unveils the concept of a hero point, hinting at extraordinary abilities yet to be discovered. A skeptical dialogue arises about the elusive hero point, showcasing the disbelief surrounding its existence among supposed heroes. A moment of confusion strikes as a character reflects on the impossibility of obtaining points, underscoring the gravity of the situation. An unexpected reunion takes place, with a character expressing shock at encountering a figure from the past, exclaiming surprise. A seductive question arises amidst vibrant floral imagery, teasing hidden truths and enticing revelations awaiting the listener. A confident character playfully announces the significance of hero points, radiating charisma amid a backdrop of lively colors. The character elaborates on how hero points facilitate the journey of a hero, her enthusiasm infectious in a dimly lit setting. An energetic claim reveals that hero points are earned through quests, leading to an intense action-focused moment. A character's defiant dismissal of hero points contrasts with their resolve for confrontation, capturing a tense exchange filled with emotion. A hint of apology emerges from the character, revealing vulnerability as she reflects on her earlier mishap, enveloped in a mystical atmosphere. A character questions his unexpected role as a manager, surprise evident in his expression against a moody backdrop. A dedicated fairy reveals her commitment, her expression earnest as she makes a profound promise amidst enchanting surroundings. In a heated exchange, one character expresses disinterest in heroics, while the other reacts with a blend of concern and disbelief. Amidst a thoughtful scene, a character contemplates the choice of a simple life, the tension visibly lingering in the air. Expressing reluctance, the character reclines, draped in an air of resignation, reflecting on his indifference to destiny's demands. A shocked fairy exclaims her trepidation about a perilous life, her wide eyes reflecting fear in the dim light. With a contemplative gaze, she questions the nature of a certain figure, pondering his ignorance of anything beyond combat and romance. Hovering in disbelief, she reflects on the overwhelming challenge of being a personal fairy, uncertainty swirling around her. A commanding figure asserts their resolution, a glowing insignia surrounding a character grappling with the weight of inevitability. An elegant script details the bond of a fairy to their warrior, emphasizing the necessity of shared journeys through trials and triumphs. A radiant glow surrounds a figure as they prepare to send Rachel on a daunting mission to the demon's fortress. An imposing voice echoes, commanding the completion of an urgent task, as a majestic structure looms in the background. A distressed fairy reacts in outrage, exclaiming her disbelief about being cast into the chaotic human world. A brilliant flash of light erupts, signifying a pivotal moment, as vibrant colors blend together in a dramatic display. With a determined expression, a fairy asserts the necessity of obedience to a warrior, weaving plans for their escape. A startled figure erupts from beneath a tattered blanket, clutching a small creature in an unexpected display of strength. Armored beings approach a wooden door, urgently demanding immediate action for a feast, their weapons poised for battle. A foreboding silhouette stands menacingly in the shadows, addressing a hesitant human with a commanding tone. A darkened space reveals a sinister creature, its eyes glowing ominously as it prepares to share unsettling news. An amiable exchange unfolds between companions, with lighthearted banter about hard work and new adventures ahead. A goblin with a mischievous grin expresses astonishment at receiving an unexpected compliment, surrounded by a whimsical glow. A muscular figure with horns acknowledges a human's hard work, his expression a blend of humor and respect in a lively setting. Amidst a tense atmosphere, two figures stand locked in conversation, an unexpected proposition hanging between them like charged energy. In a cluttered workspace, a determined individual implores another to address a significant issue, urgency palpable in their exchange. An animated figure demands attention, passionately questioning how a hero can show deference to an enemy, her energy vibrant and commanding. A goblin with a stern gaze confronts a horned figure, tension thick as they question an unsettling sound that just occurred. A determined hero, suspended in mid-action, enthusiastically pledges to tackle a daunting challenge amidst the chaos surrounding them. In a moment of revelation, a figure candidly admits their changing sentiment, hinting at a surprising offer to join the Demon King's ranks. With an expression of resignation, a character bids farewell, their eyes reflecting a profound sense of loss and determination. As days pass, a rallying cry echoes through the air, declaring the fierce intent of the great demon army against their human foes. A towering castle bathed in sunlight stands proudly, while an ominous proclamation invites loyalty to the Demon King. A rough-hewn hand grips a wooden post, echoing urgency as a voice commands for faster action in a bustling scene. With a playful grin, a confident figure mocks the pace of others, emphasizing speed with a lively comparison to his grandmother. In a moment of achievement, a character acknowledges their progress, celebrating an increase in charisma through leadership. Amidst casual conversation, questions swirl about a once heroic figure, reflecting on the complexities of identity and status. A frantic plea echoes through the air, urging caution as a character grapples with a dire situation and impending trouble. With a teasing tone, a voice questions a character's priorities while chaos unfolds, highlighting the urgency of their goals. Grateful acknowledgement rings out as a character expresses appreciation, standing confidently before a magnificent structure, ready for their next challenge. Amidst playful banter, a character grapples with aspirations of adventure versus the constraints of their current reality, questioning their choices. A moment of reflection showcases resolve as a character debates the essence of duty in the face of whimsical guidance from an unseen system. A character, visibly distressed, questions the plausibility of a hero quest amid chaotic circumstances while gesturing animatedly. Another character stands in a wooden setting, firmly asserting that the odd speech is a result of a major blunder. Amidst a comedic exchange, a character passionately protests, gesturing emphatically while attempting to clarify the challenges surrounding their situation. A darkened scene hints at a mysterious past event, with a bold statement echoing a sense of urgency and disbelief. With a dramatic flair, a character expresses shock at an unexpected acceptance, their posture emphasizing the gravity of the moment. A character fervently defends their sanity, declaring that the real madness lies with the other, while gripping a glowing object. An elaborate quest unfolds, detailing the surprising circumstances under which the reluctant hero must navigate an absurd situation. Confusion reigns as a character incredulously questions the motives behind their predicament, a hint of dread evident in their expression. Amidst an outrageous demand, one character shouts instructions while the other reacts with disbelief, emphasizing the absurdity of their quest. In a critical discussion, a character reveals the limitations imposed by authority, questioning the motivations behind unusual decisions. A figure stands confidently, calling out to a companion, surprise flashing across their face. A cheeky goblin smirks as they deliver a message, eyes gleaming with mischief and intent. The austere door to an office looms, hinting at the intriguing matters that await within. Amidst a serious conversation, one character makes a revealing statement about productivity, objects in the background unnoticed. In a moment of tension, a character brushes off compliments with humor, while another looks on skeptically at the exchange. A pair of hands, scarlet and black, clasped together with a sense of impending action, claws poised and ready. A character with horns and a vibrant mane smiles widely, revealing accomplishment and delight in the hero's journey achieved. A worried figure glances toward their companion, uncertainty shadowing their expression, pondering the outcome of recent events. With determination in their gaze, one character addresses the next phase of their strategy, issuing a command with authority. In a moment of casual request, a character inquires about beginning a task, attentively considering the task at hand amidst a cluttered workspace. A close-up features a character with sharp features, questioning the ethics of their orders while an intense gaze captures their concern. A sly grin spreads across a character's face, their eyes glimmering with mischief as they entice the listener to envision a daring scenario. Dynamic figures burst forth, showcasing their synchronized efforts as elite workers, each muscle coiled with determination and focus on the task. With a thoughtful demeanor, a character articulates the limitations of humans, pondering the challenges of training while maintaining a calm authority. Exuding confidence, a commanding presence addresses the group, granting permission with a satisfied smile, asserting their control over the situation. A character expresses despair, tears flowing as they question the sanity of their hero and reflect on their grim situation. With an exasperated frown, a young man complains about the noise, his irritation evident as he slouches against a stone wall. In a heated exchange, a determined character insists on their clever plan, challenging the other's skepticism with fiery words. Surprised by the bold proposal, a female character reacts with shock as the idea of rebellion is revealed, highlighting her disbelief. Confidently placing a finger on a detailed map, a character outlines the strategic strengths and weaknesses of their adversaries, emphasizing urgency. In a moment of levity amidst chaos, a character discusses seeking help from the human alliance, an unexpected spark of hope. With a focused gaze, a character contemplates the next steps, anticipation building as they prepare for what lies ahead. An air of disbelief hangs in the room as one character confirms the integrity of their quest, excitement beginning to bubble. Eagerly pointing towards a glowing interface, a character pleads for assistance, desperate for a lifeline to their goals. Ecstasy erupts as a character triumphantly declares victory, the thrill of acquiring a coveted hero skill illuminating their expression. A character appears bewildered as they grapple with absurd instructions, urging themselves to improve their focus amidst chaos. In stark contrast, another character reflects on the mundane chores associated with heroism, frustration evident in their expression. With determination, a character confidently assures that loyalty will yield useful rewards, their optimism lighting up the scene. Anger surges as a character vocally confronts a mischievous fairy, their outburst hinting at past grievances. A commanding presence looms as loyal subjects salute an imposing figure, the weight of allegiance palpable in the air. A character stands passionately, rallying others to sing a song of unity, their voice filled with fervor. A chaotic assembly of creatures stirs with wild enthusiasm, rallying around their leader's commands and eager for action. With a satisfied grin, A formidable figure reflects on their decision to mentor others, pride evident in their demeanor. Urgency fills the air as an anxious subordinate rushes in with critical news, their body language conveying palpable tension. Fear grips another character as they report the impending approach of an enemy army, their expression a mix of dread and determination. A figure with impressive horns exclaims a dire warning, their posture steeped in urgency as they relay critical information. An expansive map sprawls across the table, highlighting the encroaching threat as a determined character contemplates the dire situation. Amidst growing panic, a frantic voice commands immediate evacuation, their urgency palpable as they point towards an unseen danger. A commanding presence gazes out the window, their words echoing wisdom gained through the ages about the nature of war. With unwavering resolve, the figure stands tall, preparing to delegate tasks while emphasizing a crucial rule of military strategy. A figure with disheveled hair commands the group, urgency etched on their face as they question their lack of action. Below, a thoughtful gaze surveys the imposing castle, contemplating the need for strength in the wake of rising tensions. Frustration boils over as a character yearns for a sudden opportunity to advance, their expression intense with determination. In a surprising twist, a fierce adversary confronts the protagonist, tension crackling in the air as they recognize each other. An urgent plea shatters the moment as one character insists on immediate action, leaving the other breathless with confusion. A warrior with fierce determination shouts an order, their expression filled with resolve as allies rally behind them. Chaos unfolds as a surge of armored soldiers races forward, weapons poised amidst the clash of combat. A startled figure points towards a formidable foe, urgency reflecting in their eyes as they discover a familiar threat. Commands echo through the battlefield, urgency intensifying as troops are urged to charge and seize impending victory. A moment of realization dawns on a character, hope budding as they contemplate a daring plan to alter their fate. A warrior roars with fury, their fierce cry echoing as they confront an adversary looming in the chaos. Fear grips a figure as they grapple with the intensity of the moment, eyes wide with shock at the unfolding violence. A brutal impact is captured, forces colliding as blood splatters amidst the frenzy of battle. Explosive energy erupts from the ground, sending shockwaves through the environment as warriors take decisive action. A concerned ally approaches, voice filled with worry, reaching out to a comrade amidst the turmoil. A hesitant figure stumbles backward, blood dripping from their hand as they express urgent intent to leave. A towering structure looms amidst a barren landscape, marked by shattered remnants and echoes of a once thriving place. A call to action resonates across the dusty expanse, rallying the citizens towards safety beneath fluttering banners. Inquisitive eyes lock onto a figure in armor, questioning the traits of those who stand ready for battle. A guiding voice assures, indicating different treatment for warriors and captives, while relief washes over attentive listeners. A group of determined warriors gathers in anticipation, gratitude expressed for their readiness to engage in the impending conflict. A charismatic leader stands confidently, introducing himself with a blend of authority and warmth, his presence commanding respect. Cheers erupt as a successful evacuation is announced, reflecting relief and unity among the commanders and their troops. Plans are shared regarding the drafting of the brave, highlighting the eagerness to mobilize those willing to fight for their cause. The atmosphere intensifies as orders are barked, urging all soldiers to take their positions with unwavering resolve and focus. A powerful figure stands at the forefront, declaring a fierce challenge to the warriors, radiating strength and determination. A wagon train moves steadily through the lush, green forest, accompanied by a robust team of horses, symbolizing hope and progress. A lone figure reflects deeply, whispering farewell to distant realms while clutching memories of a past life with poignant sorrow. In a tense exchange, a man recounts a daring escape, revealing the dramatic outcome of their recent struggles, marked by relief. A desperate plea resonates as a vibrant character urges a warrior to rise, proclaiming opportunities lie within the chaos of conflict. A creature with imposing horns awakens, surprised by his own drowsiness, exuding humorous energy in a cozy setting. A young man enthusiastically shares his admiration, animatedly expressing his desire to join the adventure ahead. The horned figure beams with joy, reassuring his companion about their exciting journey to an important destination. With anticipation, the young man realizes the significance of their mission as enlistment in the Demon King's army looms ahead. A solemn moment unfolds, filled with genuine emotion, as the young man contemplates the honor of their upcoming commitment. A grand castle stands tall against the sunset, with a voice announcing the return of Sir Redrun, creating excitement in the air. A confident figure strides forward, commanding attention as he invites others to follow him directly to the commander. With a mix of admiration and nervousness, a young man expresses gratitude for the opportunity to meet the commander so swiftly. The horned warrior firmly reminds his companion to be respectful, emphasizing the honor that accompanies the meeting's gravity. In a moment of intense urgency, a warning is delivered, underscoring the seriousness of the situation with a chilling implication. A determined gaze reveals the essence of resilience, with a vow to confront any challenge that arises ahead. Before an ornate door, Sir Redrun stands tall, announcing himself with certainty to summon the commander within. A moment of revelation strikes as disbelief lingers, questioning the unexpected identity of the commander with deep surprise. A close-up of a striking shoe captures elegance and power, glimmering within the radiant ambiance surrounding it. Lazily reclining in her throne, a confident figure exudes allure, greeting the guests with a playful yet commanding presence. A masked figure with a confident smile warmly welcomes Redrun back, surrounded by vibrant roses and an intricate backdrop. Surprise fills Redrun's eyes as he admires the commander's beauty, illuminated by a radiant burst of light. In a moment of self-reflection, Redrun contemplates his words, pondering how to express admiration for the commander's grace. A muscular figure stands regretfully, their powerful presence shadowed by a sense of failure and responsibility for the fortress. With an easy grace, the commanding figure reassures, deflecting blame and emphasizing the shared burden within the division. A darkly confident figure smirks with a mischievous glint, their words dripping with menace as they revel in their power. A shadowy hand clenches tightly, embodying a sense of defeat, while confronting the weight of past failures and new challenges. Amid lavish surroundings, a figure casts a questioning glance, their curiosity piqued by the newcomer's unexpected presence. With a proud proclamation, a robust character introduces the newcomer, showcasing a blend of authority and camaraderie. In a playful exchange, a figure exudes charm and warmth, teasing out the potential of their intriguing companion with a bright smile. A tense conversation unfolds as a character warns another of the dangers lurking in the demon army ahead. The robust figure, with horns and a fierce demeanor, gestures confidently, asserting their intention to train the human newcomer. With a sly grin, a more mysterious character dismisses the human's worth, highlighting an air of superiority and disdain. Amidst swirling energy, a bold character makes a striking entrance, exuding power and confidence in their formidable stance. In an explosive moment, a dark and menacing figure looms large, brimming with tension and an overwhelming sense of threat. A startled character stands frozen, eyes wide in shock as a dark claw looms threateningly close. A commanding presence declares a new relationship, their confident stance overshadowing the smaller figure beside them. A fierce creature with glowing eyes and sharp teeth is introduced, provoking confusion over its pet-like appearance. The human expresses surprise at sensing strong power in a small being, a mix of awe and curiosity etched on their face. With an unsettling smile, the dominant figure questions the human's reaction, eager for approval of their new companion. A smiling young man proudly salutes, confidently declaring his commitment to care for a creature named Bobo. A creature with striking features responds enthusiastically, its presence highlighting a playful connection with the human beside it. Urgent guidance is given about the creature's needs, hinting at the challenges of its caretaking responsibilities. A quirky sign hangs on a door, marking a designated space with comedic flair, suggesting a mix of danger and charm. The scene shifts to an unexpected revelation about a hero quest, prompting a cautious reminder to avoid waking the slumbering creature. A digital quest panel details the daunting responsibility of caring for Bobo, emphasizing the urgency of earning his affection. A young man contemplates the challenge ahead, grappling with the reality of needing a pet's approval to succeed. A fierce goblin shouts defiantly, its expression filled with aggression, as it confronts the unaware human intruder. The same goblin introduces itself with a mix of bravado and charm, showcasing its unique personality in this extraordinary encounter. A somber revelation unfolds as the goblin candidly states the grim fate of its companions, adding tension to the atmosphere. A conversation unfolds as the young man is instructed on preparing a meal for Bobo, displaying determination in his eyes. The scene shifts, focusing on the young man who demands clarity, showcasing the urgency of the moment as tension builds. In a dramatic twist, a monstrous cat looms over the hapless goblin, capturing a moment of unexpected turmoil and fear. Now awake, the young man confronts the peculiar situation, grappling with the bizarre reality of a fresh human meal prepared for him. The goblin retorts defiantly, emphasizing the chaotic and absurd nature of their encounter, as panic and confusion ensue. The goblin, in a moment of desperation, cries out that one of them is doomed, amplifying the impending doom of their fate. In a fierce confrontation, the young man grapples with the goblin, illuminated by their fierce expressions as chaos unfolds around them. Bobo, with delight in his eyes, eagerly anticipates a treat, embodying innocence amidst the surrounding turmoil. In the shadows, a figure observes, noting the goblin's unexpected satisfaction, while blood hints at previous encounters. A palpable panic ensues as a woman reacts to the overwhelming situation, her horror mirrored by the growling dog at her side. In a frantic plea for help, a distressed voice echoes, hinting at danger in their immediate surroundings. The young man, wide-eyed and alert, momentarily pauses, sensing something amiss just out of view. An enticing item description hovers in the air, revealing a large bone capable of summoning monsters with a playful allure. A proud canine, Bobo, stands confidently, his fiery gaze locking onto something just beyond reach, demanding attention. With infectious enthusiasm, the young man gleefully presents an enticing bone, offering a promise of joy to Bobo. A mysterious command reverberates through the cobblestone alley, urging a swift action that stirs the atmosphere. In a climactic moment, the proud canine leaps joyfully, triumphantly clutching a bone amid an explosion of excitement. A perplexed expression blankets the woman as she questions the item's sudden appearance, revealing a sense of urgency in her words. With a confident grin, the young man boasts about his cleverness, radiating an aura of self-assuredness amidst the unfolding chaos. Surprise flickers across his face as he contemplates the ease of their current quest, hinting at unexpected challenges to come. A shadowy figure looms, eyes glowing ominously, as a chilling reminder echoes that more is needed to satisfy the hunger. With a nervous stutter, the young man grapples with the reality of a creature's craving, questioning the next course of action. A wave of anxiety washes over him as he contemplates the danger ahead, recognizing the stakes of their predicament. With a burst of determination, he reveals the solution, shouting a command that may turn the tide against the threat. In a surprisingly adorable twist, the creature's innocent gaze contrasts with its fearsome reputation, inviting a softer moment amidst the chaos. A playful scene unfolds as the boy affectionately embraces a creature, both surrounded by floating hearts and exuding warmth. An air of confusion fills the atmosphere as the young man realizes the importance of knowing where the kitchen is. A sense of anticipation is palpable as the girl expresses her concern about the lack of food, searching for clues. In a moment of collaboration, the girl suggests seeking help from a goblin, pointing towards a possible solution. A stunned goblin gazes at the boy, questioning the unusual situation, clearly intrigued by the human's presence. A fierce feline creature with glowing red eyes snarls, its fierce expression radiating an ominous energy amidst a shadowy backdrop. Bobo, the goblin, sits on the ground, startled as he remarks about his upcoming walk, portraying a mix of excitement and anxiety. The wolf-like creature leans toward Bobo, with a playful yet dangerous demeanor, raising questions about the goblin's safety. In a moment of determination, a courageous human inquires about the kitchen, displaying both resolve and uncertainty in his quest. Bobo, now alert, gestures left while exclaiming to the human, build up anticipation and a sense of urgency in this chaotic scene. A worried young man stands in a dim chamber, surrounded by floating question marks, expressing confusion and concern over the unknown. With an exaggerated expression, the young man and a tiny companion discuss the fear of a possible demon army, highlighting tension and disbelief. Lightly chuckling, the young man scratches his head, confidently suggesting they find meat from the kitchen, showcasing a shift in determination. Amusingly challenging his companion, he raises an eyebrow, pondering the responsibilities of pet ownership with a playful grin. With a dreamy gaze, the young man shares his whimsical hope of marrying a blonde lady, revealing aspirations amid the chaos. A shocked expression crosses the young man's face as he contemplates the idea of marriage, highlighting his inner turmoil. In a frantic moment, he searches desperately for the dog, his voice echoing with urgency in the air. Realizing the impending chaos, his fearful declaration emphasizes his anxiety over the mischievous creature's antics. A determined young woman points intently, her clear direction contrasting the earlier confusion and chaos surrounding them. In a swift motion, the dog leaps forward, its powerful stride propelling it towards an unknown adventure. A wave of relief washes over the young man as he joyfully exclaims his concern for the dog, showcasing a deep affection. The lively dog bounds forward with enthusiasm, its playful demeanor highlighted by the striking red eyes and wild energy. With furrowed brows, the young man scans the surroundings, his apprehensive tone revealing uncertainty about their unpredictable companion. A scene of chaos unfolds as panic grips them, with the young man's frantic plea underscoring the impending danger they face. In a moment of realization, his expression shifts to despair as he confronts the unexpected obstacle that blocks their escape. A figure stands defiantly, addressing an unseen threat with a tone filled with anger and betrayal. Two creatures exchange sinister looks, their eyes gleaming with anticipation as they discuss unspeakable intentions. A young man, sweat beading on his forehead, emphasizes resolve while rallying his spirit for the impending conflict. With a voice fueled by fury, he confronts the source of his anguish, bearing his soul in a moment of raw intensity. Amidst the chaos, the young man appears outnumbered and surrounded, questioning his fate in a world filled with danger. A curious creature with large, expressive eyes gazes up, its furry form radiating an aura of bravery and innocence. A wary goblin stands, clutching a blade, its features contorted in disbelief as it confronts an apparent threat. A young man erupts with indignation, his hair wild, eyes filled with fury as he reacts to an insult with intensity. In a dramatic reveal, the young man enthusiastically introduces his companion, highlighting the bond they share with playful exuberance. Amidst uncertainty, a skeptical goblin ponders the situation, caught between doubt and the peculiar truth presented before it. A goblin expresses disbelief, pointing towards the young man, who shields a furry creature while a wave of shame washes over him. With a confident grin, the young man announces his readiness for battle, his companion's fierce glare enhancing the tension of the moment. Chaos erupts as the furry companion lunges forward, baring its teeth menacingly at the startled goblin in a fierce display. A dramatic gesture follows, with the young man emphasizing the imminent danger, as red splashes hint at the violence yet to unfold. In the aftermath, the young man surveys the scene, addressing an unseen audience while the goblin and its companions are left bewildered and remorseful. The young man stands in surprise, glancing at the screen, as a notification reveals his increased charisma after subduing the demons. Curiously, he turns to observe the commotion outside, with his feline companion nestled at his feet, indicating something unusual awaits him. A mischievous figure lurks nearby, intrigued by the young man's actions, amplifying the sense of unexpected developments ahead. The opulent office is bathed in sunlight, with elegant decor hinting at power and authority, setting the scene for significant events. A sly smile crosses the masked figure's face, revealing the complexities of survival and the intertwined fates of the characters involved. The young man bows his head in shame while confessing to a grave sin, his posture reflecting deep remorse. With surprise etched on his face, he processes the unexpected compliment, hinting at his unawareness of the compliment's true implication. A mysterious figure, with an air of superiority, acknowledges the young man's intelligence, contrasting him with others around them. As the young man expresses his gratitude, he appears flustered, caught off guard by the unexpected acknowledgement of his bravery. Seated in her lavish chair, the confident woman lays bare the harsh realities of the demon army, her expression revealing a complex understanding. The young man's expression shifts to concern as he contemplates the impending trouble, his posture indicating unease. With an intriguing smirk, the poised woman converses with a confident tone, inviting thoughts on a surprising career path. The young man's disbelief is palpable as he questions the possibility of rising to an executive position, doubt clouding his features. Amidst an ornate background, a serious conversation unfolds, with one character asserting the need to protect their reputation. A bold statement echoes regarding the demon army, underscoring the gravity of a decisive battle that determines rank and power. The enigmatic figure sitting regally on the throne declares a conditional offer of protection that hinges on future victories. A predatory grin reveals ambition as the speaker suggests strategic advancement within ranks, hinting at greater power and influence. Anxiety grips the young man, his wide eyes and slight tremble betraying his fear of potential defeat. An ominous warning from the masked figure highlights the brutal reality of combat, where survival is far from guaranteed. Heavy with foreboding, the youth contemplates the choice laid before him, aware that he faces imminent challenges ahead. A frustrated young man confronts a concerned figure, questioning the true meaning of potential amidst high stakes. With fervent determination, the figure asserts that talent represents a mere possibility rather than guaranteed power. A skeptical glance showcases the young man's disdain as he grapples with the concept of having a personal fairy. Blood stains the doors ominously, suggesting that something grisly has unfolded, heightening the tension within the scene. Caught off guard, the young man hesitates, seeking clarification in an environment charged with unease and uncertainty. A menacing figure leans forward, revealing sharp teeth as they identify the human of interest with intense scrutiny. The imposing chef, Kulkin, stands proudly, ready to confront the unexpected visitor with an inquisitive glare. With mischief in his eyes, the young man reveals his unusual request for a snack, amusingly mentioning a creature named Bobo. Caught off guard, he grins sheepishly while a wave of anxiety sweeps over him, seeking approval in his rather peculiar quest. The chef, arms crossed defiantly, declares his intent, emphasizing the boundaries set by their commander with a steely gaze. A hesitant figure peeks through a doorway, nervously proposing a way to make his peculiar request work. The fierce chef's gaze sharpens, his voice dripping with skepticism as he hints at the necessity of meat for the task. Amidst a whirlwind of chaos, laughter ensues as a stomach-churning tale of past glories brings both horror and amusement. Perplexed, the young man questions the ominous figures before him, recognizing the sinister resemblance to butchers in a kitchen. Confusion reigns as he grapples with the daunting suggestion to take matters into his own hands and hunt. A frantic figure wields a weapon, expressing disbelief as he prepares for a meal that takes a dark turn. A menacing boar, teeth bared and eyes glowing red, looms as chaos arises from a recent betrayal involving Morgan. In the midst of confusion, a man grapples with fear and vengeance, contemplating his role in the unfolding horror. A mischievous spirit offers sarcastic advice, provoking laughter while the hero considers daring escape from the chaos. Stepping cautiously through a pool of blood, he weighs his options, aware that any choice carries life-threatening consequences. A startled young man raises his hand, filled with determination yet uncertainty, as he prepares to face an unseen threat. A formidable figure stands confidently, expressing disdain while donning a fierce gaze that hints at past battles. A fallen boar, stained with blood and surrounded by chaos, marks the end of a brutal encounter during the relentless hunt. A bewildered warrior listens intently, shock evident on his face as reports of loss and injury echo in the tense atmosphere. With a boastful grin, the powerful figure exudes a carefree attitude, disinterested in the grave consequences of their actions. A lone figure stands in the midst of chaos, contemplating the need to abandon a risky escape plan amidst a sea of wary creatures. With a look of disbelief, a confident warrior questions the absurdity of hunting monsters in the midst of an unprepared crowd. Eagerly, the determined young man shares his thoughts on leveling up, believing that experience is the key to greater strength. A sharp exchange unfolds as a fierce young woman challenges the notion of gaining experience from merely landing a final blow. Amidst shimmering wings, a hesitant reply reveals a moral dilemma, highlighting the ethics of gaining power in questionable ways. A young man expresses gratitude while urging his companion to return quickly, emphasizing urgency amidst a vibrant backdrop. With a look of concern, he reflects on the weight of the corps commander's words, revealing an air of seriousness in the moment. An enthusiastic exchange occurs as he greets a formidable figure, showcasing camaraderie despite their stark differences. With a playful grin, he acknowledges the sharpness of his acquaintance, hinting at a burgeoning friendship or rivalry. In a bold declaration, he announces his intention to join a powerful faction, revealing hopes for new challenges ahead. A fierce figure, eyes ablaze and teeth bared, confronts a human with a chilling proclamation of identity. With a sheepish expression and playful demeanor, a young man questions his own boisterousness, seeking reassurance from his companion. The formidable figure laughs heartily, appreciating the boldness of the human's words, signaling a bond forged in humor. With a proud gesture, the young man credits a great chef for his confidence, hinting at the importance of shared experiences. In a moment of camaraderie, a promise is made to follow the young man's lead, highlighting trust and partnership in future endeavors. A startled young man wide-eyed recoils as a firm hand raises in a powerful gesture, emphasizing the gravity of the statement. With a mix of disbelief and admiration, he questions his place among distinguished beings, feeling dwarfed by their presence. The imposing figure gazes forward, exuding confidence, while a small, animated companion darts away in anxious haste. Curiosity is met with urgency as the formidable figure inquires sharply, demanding to know what has prompted such alarm. Chaos ensues as the green creature charges into view, declaring an impending monster attack with unrestrained fervor. A tense atmosphere hangs in the air as the characters register the ominous howl of the approaching pack. With a resolute expression, one character raises his chin, contemplating the seriousness of the unfolding event. In casual disagreement, another character dismisses the threat's severity while hinting at the culinary disappointment of the foe. A sharp decision is made as a hand grips a weapon tightly, signaling a readiness to confront the danger ahead. Eager determination spreads as the rallying call for preparation resounds, urging everyone to gear up for the challenge. A mischievous grin spreads across a character's face, as they plot the perfect moment for a surprise attack. With fierce determination, a heroine channels her energy, offering a powerful boost to the hero in a dramatic gesture. Intrigued by the sudden surge of power, the hero gazes upward, contemplating the strange phenomena altering his abilities. In a playful tone, a confident figure waves, teasing the situation with a lighthearted remark that belies the tension. Frustration bubbles over as the character scolds another for not sharing crucial resources sooner, intensifying the urgency of the moment. A fierce warrior charges forward with an intense focus, declaring the final blow is his to deliver. Amidst the chaos, he seems captivated by a golden-haired figure, exclaiming the urgency of his mission. With an imposing stance, the hero delivers a powerful kick, battling against relentless foes in a vivid clash. Determined and resolute, he asserts his intent to safeguard the situation, showcasing unwavering bravery. A triumphant interface highlights his achievement, revealing he has leveled up just 4 times from a monumental victory. A determined figure excitedly anticipates reaching level 20 by day's end, fueled by overwhelming confidence and ambition. In a chilling scene, blood spreads across the ground as pale warriors confront a fallen predator, engaged in a brutal struggle. An anguished creature raises its weapon high, poised to strike, reflecting desperation amid the carnage of the battlefield. A surprised warrior gasps as he stumbles, his foot slipping during a fierce confrontation, capturing an unexpected moment of vulnerability. With fervor, a heroic figure prepares to deliver a decisive strike, channeling his energy for the ultimate confrontation against darkness. A lone figure stands amidst a vibrant landscape, observing an approaching horde while surrounded by echoes of determination and resolve. In a moment of relief, a warrior converses with a companion, expressing gratitude for their shared victory amidst the serene backdrop. With keen awareness, the warrior assesses the aftermath, prepared to return to safety after overcoming perilous challenges. 2 goblins celebrate their success, reveling in their spoils, as one boasts with laughter and a mischievous glint in his eyes. Amid the revelry, a goblin demands a larger feast, showcasing insatiable hunger and humor in the thick of triumph. A commanding figure reaches out, calling a name with a blend of authority and camaraderie, highlighted by vibrant energy. With curiosity in their eyes, two companions share a moment, one scrutinizing the other's peculiar appetite against a lush background. In a heated exchange, one youth questions the wisdom of indulging in military provisions while the other defends culinary traditions. As a jovial goblin savors his meal, he relishes the opportunity, proclaiming the joy of fresh meat with infectious enthusiasm. Concern etched on his face, the young soldier questions the risks involved, hinting at a deeper issue of unity among them. A hand extends with a piece of meat, emphasizing a struggle between camaraderie and the weight of survival in battle. A companion's incredulity reflects in his expression as he questions the value of risking lives for mere meat, underscoring a tense atmosphere. With a reluctant admission, he tastes the meat, acknowledging its scent while still critiquing its texture in a moment of honesty. Frustration surfaces as he remarks on the blandness, humorously critiquing the dish's potential reception in a food culture he knows well. As doubt hangs in the air, he contemplates the worthiness of sacrifices made for such a trivial reward, highlighting a deeper conflict. A spark of determination ignites as he questions the potential for creating something far better than the current dish. With an intense gaze and a confident grin, he declares his ambition to become the ultimate culinary master. A sudden urgency seizes him as he enthusiastically gestures to open a shop that promises culinary delights. With a focused determination, he holds up a sign revealing points left after previous purchases, ready to invest in his dreams. Excitement radiates from his expression as he hints at the significance of a special item that could elevate his skills. A brilliant flash of light bursts from his outstretched hand, illuminating the scene with vibrant energy and potential. With wide eyes and an astonished expression, she exclaims in disbelief at the unexpected purchase and its implications. Gripping the bottle tightly, he showcases the MSG, a simple tool that holds the promise of elevating his culinary skills. He scratches his head in confusion, questioning the relevance of his newfound salt while urging a broader perspective. With fervent enthusiasm, he encourages exploration, emphasizing that true understanding comes through direct experience rather than mere words. With a confident grin, he triumphantly holds up the mysterious drink, its label hinting at extraordinary flavor and excitement. Revealing a perfectly cooked dish, its rich color and texture promise an explosion of flavor that captivates the senses. With a gleeful smile, he proclaims his newfound authority, embodying the essence of power and transformation in this world. Urging a skeptical chef, he presents an enticing cut of meat, its vibrant appearance promising a culinary experience like no other. Acknowledging his fullness, he politely declines while his curiosity suggests a hunger for exploration in the culinary realm. With fervent determination, his eyes sparkle as he declares his passion for the dish, emphasizing his commitment and heart. With a hint of hesitation, he accepts the challenge, his resolve captured in the beads of sweat on his brow. Reflections of a quieter past surface as he recalls his introverted youth, setting the stage for transformation and growth. A moment of recognition unfolds as he acknowledges the transition into adulthood, tinged with nostalgia and emotion. Gratitude radiates from him as he thanks the chef, celebrating the bond formed over culinary mastery and shared experiences. The warm wood of Bobo's house stands as a silent guardian, surrounded by the remnants of a colorful past. With a bright smile, Bobo leans against the doorframe, his charm inviting conversation and connection. Surprise flares in his eyes as he encounters an unexpected commotion, tension crackling in the air. Panic sets in as a fierce creature lunges towards him, primal instinct battling with shock. Caught in a chaotic moment, his arm is gripped tightly as the dog roars, fierce yet playful in its approach. A cheerful figure strides confidently through a rustic doorway, offering an abundance of food with playful affection. Excitement fills the air as he promises to bring more delightful treats, the anticipation hanging like a sweet melody. A curious creature pauses, mouth full of delicious offerings, eyes sparkling with joy and eager trust. With eyes gleaming, the young man reveals a calculated triumph, the weight of success palpable in his expression. A moment of realization passes between them, confidence radiating as plans turn into achievements, promises of reward lingering. A digital status screen captivates attention, showcasing a hero's impressive stats and accumulated bonus points with vibrant clarity. A bewildered character grapples with wasted opportunities, a shimmering fairy hovering nearby, urging him to rethink his choices. Amidst playful banter, a confident figure suggests blame for skipping an essential tutorial, while laughter dances in the air. An instructor's excited declaration unveils the magic of bonus points, offering a visual guide to enhancing fundamental abilities. With enthusiasm, the instructor elaborates on each stat's significance, revealing how they will empower the hero in unforeseen ways. A curious character questions the concept of charisma, unaware of its elusive nature despite bonus point opportunities. Confidently, the figure rejoices in the strength of physical prowess, dismissing the importance of diverse attributes in training. An assertive voice presents a counter-argument, stressing the growing significance of mana as the hero's journey progresses. With a triumphant smile, a status screen reveals the hero's impressive stats, enhancing the excitement of the adventure. A whimsical figure guides the hero toward the shop, introducing the essential skill of mana control amidst eager curiosity. The figure examines a glowing mana tutorial, pondering the complexity of mastering such an elusive skill with curiosity. A startled character reacts dramatically, exclaiming disbelief at the commonality of an essential training item in the shop. An exasperated voice questions another's usefulness, implying that a lack of skill can still be somewhat of a talent. With a tired expression, a hero reflects on their journey, realizing the challenges of reaching level 100 amidst whimsical chaos. Gazing at his impressive stats, a determined hero wonders if others share the same dedication to their training and progress. A character with surprise in their eyes contemplates the meaning of being a sinecure, while a figure exclaims beside them. A distressed hero recounts their harrowing near-death experience, emphasizing the difficulty of reaching level 100 with urgency. Feeling misunderstood, a character laments their attempt at friendliness, confronted by a surprising and unwanted reaction. A large, wooden door stands ajar, hinting at potential adventures or challenges that lie just beyond it. A trainer is called out with enthusiasm at the entrance, wearing a determined expression, ready for what comes next. A regal figure reclines in an ornate chair, warmly welcoming Choi Hyunsuk with a compliment reflecting familiarity. With a pleased smile, the figure notes the remarkable increase in Hyunsuk's strength, admiring his newfound power. Hyunsuk, eager to impress, recounts his dedication to providing the best for his companion, revealing his commitment. The figure questions the influence of the level system on abilities, deep in thought about its implications. Hyunsuk, alarmed by the revelation, nervously realizes that the figure has discerned his true identity as a hero. The figure confidently reveals their prior knowledge of Hyunsuk's true identity, casting an aura of authority and wisdom. Now with a provocative tone, the figure prompts Hyunsuk to reflect on his purpose and the significance of their meeting. Hyunsuk stumbles on his words, expressing uncertainty as he contemplates the implications of his training and challenges ahead. With determination, he stands resolute, affirming his readiness for the impending battle and recalling their shared commitment. Hyunsuk acknowledges the promise made, his expression shifting confidently as he prepares for what lies ahead. The figure's smirk implies a challenge, questioning Hyunsuk's choices with a piercing gaze surrounded by ominous hues. A monstrous creature looms before Hyunsuk, its fierce jaws gaping menacingly, amplifying the tension of their confrontation. With sharpened claws visible, Hyunsuk's determined expression signals his unwillingness to succumb to despair, ready to fight. He ponders the unpredictable nature of their reality, a hint of irony lacing his contemplative demeanor as he reflects. Recognizing the monumental stakes, he recalls the forewarning conveyed, resigned yet resolute against the daunting odds. A heated argument arises, with fervent words emphasizing their desperate situation and questioning the fate that looms over them. Hyunsuk's intense gaze reveals his strategic mindset, as he focuses on understanding his opponent before the inevitable clash. The urgency in the air grows palpable as a concerned voice raises a critical question about recognizing their formidable adversary. A moment of contemplation strikes as he mentions a vital item he wishes to acquire, hinting at preparation for the forthcoming battle. With newfound determination, he introduces a combat tool that measures strength and abilities, promising a strategic advantage in their challenge. A dynamic figure leaps into the air, enthusiastically presenting a power meter designed for novice users in battle training. One character retorts with a mix of sarcasm and admiration, implying cleverness only when it involves strategic elements in their discussions. A close-up reveals a digital display with the battle power set at 375, prompting curiosity about its significance. A hand reaches for the device, conveying a sense of urgency and desire to take charge of the situation unfolding before them. Amidst a backdrop of confusion, one character questions the other's inability to perceive the evident situation, heightening the tension. A surprised character with flowing hair exclaims about a malfunctioning device, her wide eyes reflecting a mix of confusion and alarm.